Hey everyone. All right, so today we're going to discuss the purpose of patience. Why is patience such an integral part of the I am statement? And when I'm talking about the I am statement, I'm talking the truth of it, not from an ego sense, but like how your soul speaks to you through I am, if you allow it. And what does patience have to do with that? And how does patience help you evolve into that spiritual side of I am, and not the egotistical outward side of I am, but the inward side of the statement I am. So let's talk about patience first. Patience is the act of allowing, right? It's like it's when we step back and we allow a situation to unfold in whatever energy is around the situation, even if you don't like it. But in patience, you don't react to the unfolding of a situation in whatever your perception is of it, good or bad. So you just stand back. Why is it important to have patience? And I truly feel like patience is something that we're all losing. Like kids, instant gratification is a thing. I mean, marketing and people buy things due to they want it quick. Amazon, billionaire, due to instant gratification. It is a fucking thing, and it's huge, and people are making money off of our need for instant gratification. Patience allows you to step back. Now, how does the I am come into the concept of patience? When you allow the universe to work stuff out the way it needs to be worked out, you're not interjecting or interfering with your righteousness to hurry and stumble into something. And that's exactly what is happening. If you visualize a picture, a movie scene running in front of you, and you go in and the actors are perfectly aligned with the scene and they're doing their thing, and all of a sudden you go running into it, you're gonna mess it up. You're gonna fuck up the whole scene, all the energy of the scene. It's not going to flow. So if you can imagine, that's what the universe is trying to do, because the scene that you're supposed to live is already written in the Akashic Records. It's written in the blueprint, but you have your free will to do whatever the hell you want. So patience, I mean, when you're impatient, it completely messes up the picture that is in the blueprint, usually, because usually impatience is coming from the ego, it's coming from fear, it's coming from anxiety, it's coming from lack, it's coming from guilt, grief, apathy. You just want to resolve the feeling yucky and you just want to do things to fix it. Whereas if you allow patience to kick in and you just let it flow, the feelings of not good and grief and fear will, within 10 minutes, they will subside. But you have to give yourself, and patience will only come to you within a second, like less than 3 seconds. You're gonna react, or you're gonna have patience, because that's how quickly your ego will work. So you have to be aware of making the choice to be patient in a situation. What patience does is patience allows the truth of a situation to flow through. What I mean by truth is, I mean the highest vibrational energies around the situation that you do not see, because you cannot see the energy coming from the planets, the sun, the moon, the ozone, our Earth's energy come which is all part of a universal force or collective consciousness energy. You can't see that. You can't see what's happening in the background. Patience, if you step out of the way, allows those universal energies to play the role out the way that it is of the highest good for you. You may not feel like it is because the ego is not allowing you to feel as though it is, but if you, like in time, if you were to look back at it because you didn't react and allowed patience to play its part, which is an integral part for spiritual growth and for energies, for alignment to happen, for all the things that you don't see in the background, you need to have patience. It's the only way that your ego doesn't get involved and take over. It's the only way that the energies, the universal energies, can lay that pathway that will give you the easiest path and the highest good. That is why patience is so important. And what it does is the I am statement, if you think to yourself, who am I? Like, and you feel, I'm going to do another vlog on this, but if you think, say, who am I? Or if you say I every day, like we use the word I, and you say, well, I'm going to go do this. And you start seeing the feeling behind your own statement of I, that's who your body identifies itself. So I'm going to go grab a burger. And I feel like, oh, okay, whatever I'm feeling, however it resonates with my body, my mind, body connection is who I am identifying myself to be. I'm identifying myself to love veggie burgers. That's just one example. So it's really important to understand who you are as when you say I. And also, the only way you could do that is to give yourself awareness with patience. Because now, example for me, I am not identified as someone who loves veggie burgers. I don't identify myself as that because that's outwards. Now when I say I, because I have been doing this for a long, long while, I feel all of collective consciousness behind me, around me, in front of me. I feel my ascension team. Let me show you them. I feel these guys. See all these guys? When I say I see this, my collective consciousness. I see these guys all around me. When I say it now, over the years have worked myself to my identification now is consciousness. Know what are you thinking about most of the day? I know I am thinking about spirituality. I'm thinking about consciousness. What's my service? And you come to a place, honestly, when you do this for long enough, you lose yourself. I was so confused, like what do I do? Okay, I get service. How do I give service? Like when you start going inward, there will come a phase where you lose yourself. But again, you have to give yourself awareness and patience. Patience is so key in this life. So how can you do this? I'm going to give you a couple of tools. First is throughout your day, notice how impatient you are. Are you being impatient with your kids? Are you being impatient on the road? Are you being impatient while you're in the grocery store? And then release it. Just say, no, I'm going to change this vibe. I'm not going to be impatient. It's okay. You know what? Right now, I'm okay. I'm in the grocery store. This is going to take another couple of minutes. It's going to be fine. That's step one. Step two is start noticing the I behind the impatience. So when you pick up on your impatience in the grocery store, go inward and feel, what's the feeling that's making your I? Is it fear that you're going to be late to get home and the kids are going to get home before you, or you're not going to have dinner ready for your hubby or your family on time? What's the I? I gotta get home. Why? What's the feeling? So that's step 2. Those 2 are enough for now. If you're just starting to practice this, that's all I want you to do. Notice when you're being impatient, send impatience away and just be like, okay, no, you know what? I got you. I caught you. Nope, not right now. Then feel the feeling behind the impatience, you will have an I statement. What is that I statement? Is it coming from grief, fear? What is it coming from? Try it. It's such a good experience. And over the years, as your impatience starts to go away, you're going to have so much fun with life because you don't identify yourself with impatience anymore, but you actually can identify yourself inwards with patience, and your I ams change to more love, joy, happiness, grief, just a higher vibration. Love you guys.